Are you unhappy with what you see in the mirror? Do you find yourself in positions quite often where you feel like you should have put your hand up in that meeting the other day? You should have told that person how you feel. That's how you feel. Rest assured, you're not alone. I used to be in the exact same position. My name's Renz. Welcome to the channel where I help you achieve your goals and become your best self one day at a time. I have a big passion for helping people around the world improve different aspects of their life. And if I add value to you, please subscribe to the channel to help the videos and help spread the word. And let's get straight into it. So the first point isn't on the whiteboard. It's my first YouTube video. I'll get better as the time goes on. How did fitness transform my life? Well, naturally, growing up, I was sensitive, shy, timid, soft-spoken, and I wasn't happy with what I saw in the mirror. I clearly remember I was maybe 15 or 16. I looked in the mirror for about 5 minutes and I wasn't happy with certain features I had. I was very skinny. I'm an ectomorph, so I was about 60 kilos. Very easy for me to burn fat, but hard for me to build muscle, right? Staring at the mirror for 5 minutes, and you know what? I realized how I felt and accompanied that with certain goals I had career-wise and social status, friends, women, you name it. I knew I had to do something, so I chose to do something about it, and fitness was the answer. I knew fitness was a good place to start. I thank myself every day for, bringing up the courage to go to the gym and start improving myself, right? So through my fitness journey, I ended up gaining 20 kilos within a few months. Dirty bulked hard. Wouldn't recommend it now. It was very unhealthy, but I recalibrated and started doing a more healthy approach after getting started. And what that helped me basically do was identify and bring out characteristics that I had in me, that I knew I had in me, whether it be confidence and being outspoken, being direct, defending myself in certain situations, being assertive, definitely, right? And I feel like it can help a lot of people, because what I mean by that is you start becoming fitter, being healthier, feeling better, and you'll start having a better mindset. You'll start financially improving, emotionally and spiritually improving, because you develop disciplines and you develop a better mindset. Because in fitness, you have to learn to embrace failure. You might, if you're a guy, you might want to bench 100 kilos, but right now you can only bench 60. So you try 60 for 5 reps and then the bar falls, or you have to get your spot to help you out, and that's a failure. But you use that as a benchmark. You don't see it as failure in fitness, right? And that's how I help clients adopt a growth mindset. Just set it as a benchmark now, and that's where you go and improve on and build it on day. 4 things you can do right now to help you start your fitness journey, right? Find your why. Very important for finding your why, because it's going to get you through the dark times. Now, I'll let you know my reason, so you have something to go off, I guess, if it helps you find your why, right? So for me, it's I want to be my best self and continue taking care of my body and my health, so I can continue to be available to those important to me and continue adding value in the world for as long as possible in my control. Now, that's my why. What's your why? It's always better if it's bigger than yourself. I'll give you an example. If you're a parent, your why may be you want to get fitter and healthier so you can keep up with the kids and be there for them for longer and as long as possible. So that's a great why, because it's bigger than yourself, right? Second point is set a goal and a time frame. You want to have a specific goal and a time frame to match, realistic, right? So a good example is you want to lose 6 kilos in 2 months. So half a kilo a week, give or take, right? You put a time frame on it and you got to get the best out of yourself. You set your goal, let's just say the 2-month goal, for example, which is easier to understand. Lose 6 kilos in 2 months. Now, I know in 2 months, I want to lose 6 kilos. Now, I know there's 2 months I've got. So 1 month, each month I'm going to have to lose 3 kilos, give or take. Now, that means every 2 weeks I'm going to have to lose 1.5 kilos. Now, that means every week I'm going to lose 0.75 kilos. Now, that means each day I'm going to have to lose 0.17 of 0.75. Third thing is create a routine. Now, this is where the 1 day at a time concept comes in, and that's how I live my life, right? So whenever I have a goal, I reverse engineer it. I look at the end goal. So for this example, 6 kilos in 2 months. Now I'm going to work back and figure out what I need to do on a monthly basis, on a fortnightly basis, a weekly basis, and then finally a daily basis. Now, once you find out what you need to do on a daily basis, that's all you need to focus on, because if you do this thing each day, you're going to get to your goal in 2 months, right? So that's what you got to think and identify, but also make sure that it's like doable and realistic and you can do it. Let's say if you work full time, you're going to have to take out an hour and a half for the gym. Can you do that? Can you commit to that? Because that's what it's going to take, for example, right? Now, put it on paper. I put everything on paper because through studies and all that stuff gives you a better chance. It helps externalize your thoughts. You know, like if you journal, if you journal other things on a daily basis, like I do, you realize that it helps you externalize your thought, and then you can analyze it rather than it being in your head. So you put it on paper. I want to lose 6 kilos in 2 months. You put it on your wall, the bedroom wall, or anything like that. It'll help keep you accountable, keep you focused, I believe. Now, those are the 4 things that can help you kickstart your journey. If you found value in this video, please subscribe, like, comment, all the YouTubey stuff. And the next video, I believe, will be where to start your fitness journey or your weight loss journey. We'll kind of be backing off this one. Hope you liked the video, and you can find me on all the socials. TikTok and YouTube is Renzel ODT. Facebook, Instagram is odt.fitness. Cheers.